At this junction, this is where I give you a report, you know, basically on, this is where I give you a report. And now I'll have to enlighten you on groundwater, which is the borehole water, you know. Groundwater from non-polluted area is generally safe for domestic purposes to drink, prepare food, wash clothes, bath, and water the garden. But how can we be sure that the chemical, microbiological, and physical properties of water are acceptable for domestic users? In this, you know, the chemical composition of natural groundwater is determined by the host rock in which it is found. For example, groundwater in granites often contains fluoride in high concentrations. Groundwater from the Melbourne shells, you know, is high in total dissolved salts, and groundwater from dolomites is usually good for drinking, even though it is quite hard, you know. There you have it. The happenings today, you know, was prophesied in the book written by Robert Kiyosaki, you know, the famous author of Rich Dad and Poor Dad, and Donald Trump, the former president of America. The title of the book is Why We Want You to Be Rich. In the book, it is said that a time will come when the middle class in the society will disappear completely. A time when when you can only find the upper class and the lower class. The upper class will consist of people who invested properly from scratch, people who sowed in tears, people who suffered to build financial freedom, people who started poultry, you know, and the pain of chicken dying constantly, you know, and other things. People who sowed in tears, but at the time, they perfected it. So the book is talking about people who understand the cash flow quadrant. You know, some people who read it only understands the categories of the cash flow quadrant, but they never paid attention to the activity of the cash flow quadrant. You know. So if we have to talk about the cash flow quadrant, we have to talk about the principle of investment, the discipline of investing wisely. I personally believe that if the money spent on betting is spent like wisely on investing in stocks and bonds, you know, one day you will cash out for real. And the reason why there is too much inflation is that people are scared of the future. A lot of people, you know, save only and do not invest. You know, the wife of Robert Kiyosaki, Kim Kiyosaki, I think, said that if she had money to buy a Porsche car, you know, she will invest it and generate another one, you know, before she buys it. She will generate that same amount, you know, before she buys one. Because why? You know, in the book, it is believed that car is a liability. You know, some people will say it is mobility, but at the same time, it is a liability. Once you are not using that car for commercial purposes, then it is complete liability. So when Donald Trump and Robert Kiyosaki is talking about investing wisely, they are talking about those who tell the difference from investing, you know, investment in liability and investment in assets. So those who understand what an asset is are the real investors, you know. You have to pay for all this, I'm teaching you. This is Street Report on Ebon at 103.5 FM. I am Martin Ifeanyi School Gregory as our number of force. You know, we are open for sponsorship. And I'll be right back after this. We are open for sponsorship. You could place your adverts on this, you know, really. And you get to a lot of people who are paying attention to what we are doing, basically, you know, both online and on tertiary operation, you know, basically. This is Street Report, and Street Report will be right back. to open the phone lines to hear from you and also to enlighten our people the more. Enjoy this one, and I'll be right back.